Welcome to my channel. This your girl, Lovely D, y'all. How everybody doing out there? Yo, excuse me, but yo, I'm kind of excited because we have a new member to our family. So, um, like I said, we have a little kitten. His name is Fluffy. Okay, and he is so tiny, y'all. He just um he just climbs. I mean, climb all on me. Actually, this is my first time really, you know, having a cat because I always had dogs. And my daughter, of course, Dynasty, she wanted the cat. And at first I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with a cat. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a cat because I mean I never had a cat before. I am actually scared of cats. But this little baby of ours, y'all, he is just so tiny, you know. And he just meow, 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 meow. And I'm like, oh. And then I was like, okay, let me hold him. Let me hold him. And actually, I mean, it's okay. I'm okay with it now. Here, tell Donna, let me see, Fluffy. And I'm okay with it now. And I got to get a little used of it. A cat just crawling all over me. I'm first because I was like, wait, wait, get him, get him, get him. But y'all, look, this the little bed. He got his little bed. Oh, okay, here go the baby. Oh, y'all, here go Fluffy. Yeah, here go Fluffy, y'all. His name Fluffy. Yeah, you telling everybody hello? Hello, y'all. This is Fluffy. I'm trying to let y'all see him. He got some pretty eyes, though. You see him? Y'all, he is just look how small. Wait, I'm trying to let y'all see. Y'all, look how small. He just so tiny. Oh, huh? Finish? Yeah. Now, read that. Yeah. Just no two. Wait, which one? Which taco? Uh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He just crying. Yo, I don't. Y'all, it's oh, yeah. You say hello. Yeah, y'all, just Fluffy. Tell everybody, hey, Fluffy. Mm-hmm. Mm. I just fed him like 30 minutes ago. Y'all, wait. Mm-hmm. I have this little bottle. See his little milk. Yeah, that's the little kitten milk. The bottle is so cute. Look. He's biting on my finger. Ow, ooh, that hurt. And that biting. I got him a little toy. Y'all got him a little toy. Y'all look. Wait. Y'all, I'm. Yo, I got to get used to this. I got to get used to it. Oh, he biting me. Yo, I got to get used to it. Y'all, look. He could fit right. Wait. He could fit right in the palm of my hand. Look at this. Look how small. Yo, he licking me, y'all. Oh, hold on. Let me get my glasses. Let me get my glasses, everybody. Okay, okay, what's your question? Okay, well, come on, baby, what you doing? Wait, well, actually, well, store it up. Okay, it's written. Did you put water? Okay, read the back. Well, to answer your question, no, he is small. He needs to be by his mama. But okay, what happened was, the cat, she they said she had five little kittens. And I do stay in apartments, okay? She had the kittens and she just left the kittens right there, you know. And the lady, some lady, in the apartments had took the kittens in. And my daughter was outside and she asked my daughter did she wanted a kitten, and I was like, oh no. I'm like I said, I'm scared of cats, yo. Um and so I mean, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying to say hi. Well, the mama left. The mama left. The mama left the kittens. You know, once she had them and she left. Yeah, it's over there. The Velveeta. Cut it so it's like no, no. My oh, he just bite. Y'all, he just be biting me. I don't know what he wants. But look, now watch. I got his little bed. Come on. You know. He like being what? Okay, it's a block. It gonna say Velveeta, baby. Looking like now you see, he like being in his little bed. He just like it. You know. But we be wanting to play with him. But okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. You know, like I said, she ex Dante baby. Um, she had a couple of them, and they said the mama cat just left. So I got this one, and today, I brought it to the vet because I don't know about no cats. I yeah I don't know about no cats, so he'll help him find a Velveeta to use. Um, so they told me, it, well, bring me fluffy milk. Yeah, a little by little, but yeah, the little bottle, y'all. Look at the little nipple. So that's what they told me to get this, you know, and he drunk a good little bit. I just fed him 30 minutes ago. The powder. Um, so yeah, y'all. Um, so they told me what to do, you know, but that yeah, yes. That's what they told me to get. Yeah, no, you don't want to do all that. Here, yeah, put that back. So I got the milk. I have the milk phone. You know, he just, where's you going? Come on, what's wrong? So I'm just trying. They just say, try to keep them alone. Wait, hold on. Yeah, keep them alone. You know, see when yeah, he like to be all in here. No, he ain't tired now. I don't know. He just been whining. You know. So yeah. Okay. No, they told me what to get. No, the vet didn't give me nothing. I had to buy this. Yeah, they oh yeah, they told me get this, just a little nursing bottle. You know, see, a little bitty one. So yeah, and they told me, what I had to get the cat formula. Mhm. They got the can, but they told me since he just so little, give him the powder, not the formula yet. So I don't know. I'm just doing what they told me, y'all. But I just wanted y'all to see the little cat. And Dynasty name. Y'all see how fluffy he is? What? Yeah. Hey. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all, it feels so funny. uh-uh. It feels so funny, he just climbing all on me. Oh, those nails is sharp. So, do anybody have any advice? Because he just been crying, crying, and crying. You know? Mm, I don't know. Y'all. Would you please stop? I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I fed him. Give me a time, but this cat just feed on me. That's you know what? That's why he crying. Let me see. Where is he? Go get the unsour for him. Yeah. That's why he crying. You have to use it. Yeah. It's wet. What I'm gonna do with a dry towel? Mm-hmm. So, hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, girl. Thank you. Did they have pee on you? Oh. Well, I'm gonna see what Paula said. Girl, I had cats before. I'm not saying. Okay. Yeah. No, not they got the can with the tomatoes. No. Tomatoes? No. No, it's not right then. Did it now let me see, is the ground meat in there? Yes. Okay. Now you don't have to put the whole can, but just put some. Um thank you, thank you. But that's okay, Paula. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn. It's in a can. Yeah, yeah. Don't put the whole can. With the can, and you turn it. Okay, come on. Let's see. I know how to put the cat back to sleep. You hear me? Huh? I know how to put the cat to sleep. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. See, put him in his litter. Let's see. So, no, you can't have it. We just got the little cat. So, that's our little baby, y'all. That's our little baby. You know. But eventually, I guess once he get used to us, you know, he'll stop, the meowing, crying. But of course it's just like you know who you is. I'm just I'm just coming in your house. I don't know you. So that's what we've been giving him some love, you know. But I was saying that. I was saying it, and you know what? When I brought him to the vet, you know, and that's what the vet had told me too, Cats don't normally leave their own kittens, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but like I said, you know, mhm, a little. Didn't I just say a little? He trying to cook, y'all. He trying to cook some what that is? Um, tacos, not tacos. The little ground meat with the cheese and the little tomatoes, with the little chips. Okay, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I know I'm gonna be googling a lot. I'm gonna be googling a lot because I mean I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. We gonna learn. We gonna learn. We gonna learn. You know. He stopped whining. This is so cute. I like that. That's what she said. Try to get him a little bit of toys. He may play with it or he may not. Because when I do this with him, he just go and then he just walk away. But yeah, the first thing what she wanted to see, because when I called, she told me to bring him in, and she was like she wanted to see if the eyes is open. His eyes open and he walking around. You know, so yeah, Dynasty got him now. Y'all don't hear him. Mhm. Mhm. So, but yeah, y'all, you like it. His name is Fluffy, y'all. His name is Fluffy. Mhm. Here, wait. Let me see him. Let me see him. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you on play too much. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, wait. It's the, where's the other little toy? Is in his bed? Oh, and look, I got the little bottle from him. She said, get this because it's colorful. So I don't know. He ain't right about this bottle. I don't know what he want. Yeah, put it back in his bed. I don't know. So, but if I tell you, Dynasty was playing with him, right? And we was going to the store. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on this side. Y'all, we was going to the store. And Dynasty said, Mama, I want to take you to the store. I'm gonna take him to the store with us. Yo, she put his little blanket in in my little purse. Yo, when she, fixed them all up, and guess what? This little cat, he went straight to sleep. He's so little. I'm gonna see. Oh, I don't know. I know she had one, and two of the ladies I know, have had one each. Now I don't know if they brought the kitten, to the vet, you know, but yeah, that's what she told me. Don't give him nothing else besides feed him his little milk. She said every 2 hours. So um that's what I'm gonna do. What? Uh, uh, oh, he just wanted a little more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. When I talk to him, y'all, see, he got quiet. He like you to talk to him. Just like that. Talk to me. I like that. Talk to me. Y'all look. I'm rubbing his little head. See how he going to sleep. Mm, I'm gonna give him to you, Don. Okay, look, hold on. Look. hmm That's what I'm doing everything she told me to do, y'all. I don't know. You know, that's what she told me. And she said just drag, rub his little head. And that's what I do. And I do this, y'all. And I be talking to him. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. Okay? What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He just crawls all on me. You know, I don't know what it is, but I be so scared. I hold him like this. He just be crawling. I don't want him to fall. He fall, he gonna break his little leg. Look how small. Y'all. And like I told Dynasty, I said you got to be real careful with him. I got his little litter. She said I got to just be introducing him to the litter. And once he get it, he gonna go on his own. I'm like, okay. So mm, get down. Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah, Dynasty got him. That's Dynasty baby. That's Dynasty baby. Now what she gonna do when she go to school? I'm gonna have to feed him, play with him. He like his little baby. Do you know? So yeah. Hold on. Where are my glasses? Oh, where are my glasses? It was right here. Let me see what you say, Paula. Okay. Yeah, he is. Yeah. She said. Well, actually, she said he looks like he is a 2.5 going on 3 weeks. You know. But that's what she told me because I was like, I don't know, because I mean, Dynasty wanted the cat. Okay, yo, I don't know anything about a cat. So when you know I went to the lady, I talked, I talked to the lady or whatever, and she was saying, well, you got to feed them milk, the water, you got, but the vet said feed him milk. Don't give him water right now. Feed him milk. Um, I just showed y'all. Dante put the Bible on. Dante put the Bible. I'm gonna say, yeah, you know. So, and she said when I give him the bottle, make sure it's warm. You know. So yeah, and she said make sure it's warm, not too warm, but make sure it's warm. And when I'm feeding him, put him in his little blanket, you know, in his little blanket. Well, I take it out and then I just feed him. Yeah. I feed him, you know, because I want to make sure he's eating right. He's not eating too much. Um. So yeah, and she told me I would know. And just like she said, y'all, his little belly got swollen. I'm like, okay, that's enough, And then I put him in his little bed. He was going to sleep. Then he started whining. Then I put him in like she said, put him in his little to go use his little potty. Mm-hmm. So and he been doing good because when I first put him in, he just tried to get out, and that's what she said. You're gonna have to keep putting them until he get used of it. He tried to get out. He got out. Put him in. Put it, and I just made sure I was going out like that. And then I guess he said, "Well, you know what? I might as well use it." So that's what he did. And once he used it, I got the little scooper. Took it, put in the bag, throw it away. So yeah, y'all. That's our little baby. That's Dynasty little baby. That's my little baby too, y'all. But this my first time, you know, uh, having a cat, especially in my house. I ain't never had no cat in my house. Cause I'm like, oh, I always had a dog, but never a cat. But I like it. Yeah, I think I'm like it. He's sleep. Well, let me see. Well, let me show him, and then I'm gonna let him go to sleep. Mm-hmm. See y'all. Y'all see him. Mm-hmm. He about to go to sleep, y'all. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we learning, but like she told me, don't hesitate to call and call her instead of just thinking it and doing it. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Google it and call her. If I Google something and I don't think it's right, I'm call. Be like, hey, how you doing? I'm the one who was calling you about the cat. But yeah. Now I thought um, you know, since the lady had them, I don't know what a cat been. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I was thinking, because I was looking, I'm like, hold on, before we bring this cat in this house, let me see. So I'm looking, he got so much hair. So I said, well, you know what? We're gonna bring it to the vet. They could look. They know what to look for or whatever. But no, she took care of him. The vet told me, whoever was taking care of him, was taking good care of him. No, he don't got no fleas. He don't got any. The ear, he got no mice or nothing like that. She said, yeah, but he a little too young, to put anything on him. So she said, don't put nothing on him. He can't get the flea stuff or whatever. So y'all, we just gonna love on the little cat, little Fluffy. Nah, the thing is, when Fluffy get big, I told John Dynasty, I said that this little cat gonna be under me because see, uh, when we brought him, I got all the little stuff. Dynasty wants, to fix the little bed up and whatever. And I just was holding him, he just was crying and crying and crying. But hey, how you doing? How you doing? But mhm, yeah, we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. Okay, so I don't know. I don't. I mean, I don't know. But whatever happened, I don't know. But since we got him, oh, he gonna be okay. Okay, see you later. See you later. See you later. And thank you. But yeah, y'all, that gonna be my little baby. That gonna be my little baby. He just need to stop all that crying, you know. But once he gets sleepy, and like she said, put the little cover, put it in the little ball. Oh, let me see. Yeah, y'all, this what they twinkle. Hold on. Y'all, yeah, this what I'm talking about. Just stay on that fix. Mm-hmm. It's good. So, yeah, y'all. That's my little baby. He's asleep now. See, y'all don't hear him, you know. But just like she told me to do, that's what I'm about to do. Well, we doing, put him in his bed, but put the little covers. Cause at first I was like, had it, and when I'm glad I did brought it to the vet. Well, actually, I was gonna bring it to the vet because I want to make sure the cat wasn't sick. Nothing was wrong with the cat. Did the cat have fleas? I mean, you know, before I brought that cat, I'm like, you know what? You need to get this cat checked out because I want to make sure this cat's gonna be healthy. But yeah, she took good care of the cat. So I mean, I don't know what happened to the mama. That's what the lady at the vet was saying, and I'm like, I don't know. You know. So, but like she said, like y'all said, a mama cat is not gonna leave her own kitten. So I don't know what happened. I really don't know. I don't know if that actually was the lady cat or what. And I don't know. But when my daughter, she was like, Mom, the lady say I can have a cat, but you gonna have to go and talk to her. So I said, of course. Who gonna just give you a baby cat and just like, okay, here, you know, no. Why you think I know? No, but yeah, y'all, that's my little baby. So yeah, he sleep, you know. But like she told me, make sure I feed him every 2 hours. Oh, I look familiar. Okay, I probably do. They always say somebody got a twin, so they got somebody beautiful out like me. But yeah, y'all. So that was my baby. That's my little baby, y'all. He sleep now. So Donathan got him, in the room with her. But of course, I'm gonna have to, yeah, put him in my room so I could make sure um the cat eat every 2 hours. You know. Oh yeah, that was um yeah. So cause she said make sure I feed him every 2 hours. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got my little timer. It's mhm. Mhm. So yeah, y'all, I'm just kind of excited with the little baby kitten. But yeah. But like the vet had told me, oh, he gonna be furry. He she said he gonna be really furry. She asked me was the mama fur. I never saw the mama. I never saw the daddy. I don't know nothing but the little cat I have. So I don't know. But mhm. Yeah, y'all, that's my little baby. That's my little baby, y'all. He gonna be spur. He gonna be spoiled. I can't wait till he get a little older. You know, cause I be seeing, on TV or whatever, the little things they go in and they climb and all that. Yeah, put that on the side. Now I got to make room for him. Yeah, I got to make room for his little stuff. Mm-hmm. I have puppies. Oh, what kind of puppies you have? Now that's what I normally have. Puppies. This is my first time, ever having a cat, especially in my house. I don't do cats, but I do not. That's my little baby there. He just crawl. I be holding. I'm like, I don't want him to be chewing on my hair. Get a hair ball or whatever. I don't want none of that. I gotta take care. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I know they is so spoiled behind you. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I said, oh, well, the different thing now. But I said I want to get another pit bull. But that's out the question. I'm getting that pit bull and kill my baby. So well, I guess we just gonna have Fluffy. Yeah, we just gonna have Fluffy. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. But he is the damn thing. He sleep, you know. But I thought that's what I wanted to ask her. I forgot, but that's okay. I'm gonna look it up. Cause I know puppies. You can't always hold puppies because they gonna get worms. And I'm like, okay, if you can't have hold puppies, they might get worms. And that's what I told her. I said, well, I don't think you can hold a cat like that because you could get a cat probably get worms too. But I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You ain't lying because I had a pit bull buck. He was a blue morrow, and I had my son. When I got him, my son was a newborn, and when I got my little puppy, Bucky, um, he was uh he was in his week too, you know, and they grew up together. And when I tell y'all, and the man told me, the man, when my insurance daddy, had got him, and he just was telling us, he said, well, this is a blue morrow, and a blue morrow get really stocky. And my insurance daddy, we was together at the time. He was like, okay, I got it, she ain't gonna do all that, I got it. But when we had split up, you know, um, oh, okay. Yeah, when we had split up, I kept the dog. He said, oh, he want the dog to stay because the dog he really was a protector. He really was a good protector. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm sitting here, if I'm sitting here, I mean, the dog gonna be right here by me. And if like somebody coming close, he'll stand up and he'll growl. If you're getting too close, I'll be like, nah, stand right there. I'll be like, sit down. Now I trained him. I'm not a trained dog. And I say, sit down. I rub him. I'll be like, okay, it's okay, Bucky. It's okay. But I never let nobody fit him. Okay, no, that's what you don't do. If you want your dog to protect you and protect your house, you don't let nobody, rub your dog. Not children, yes. I let children come by him because if he ever got out, because they say, a pit bull look at a child, some look at a child because they both small, you know, and then at the eye level, they'll look at a child like it's another dog. So that's when I bought them to the man. No, when I got the dog from the man, and that's what the man was telling me. Make sure you let him be around children. Be around children. So he loved the children, y'all. Hold on, and mm-hmm. That's right. That's what the vet told me. But and you right about that. Now, what she told. Now, I always heard a cat is much smaller than a dog. You teach once a cat what a letter is, and that's what she told me too. Wherever wherever I put the letter and I introduce him to the letter, he have to stay there. Because when he needs to go to the bathroom, he gonna go by that same spot where I showed him. So yeah, hmm that's what that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we gonna do, and we've been showing them, he been walking around trying to get out, put him back, like she say he gonna want to get out because he's not used of it. But once I guess he really had to go bad, bad, bad. He just was walking around, and then he just did his business. He peed in the front, and he pulled in the back. And I said, okay, Don, come clean up your cat mess. She get the little scoop, throw it, get the little scoop, and like the lady say, just shake it and put it even, and there you go. So I told her that just like the vet said, you have to clean that litter because a cat is very clean. A cat is not gonna want to go on top of his stuff, So yeah, y'all, y'all, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for him to get a little bigger. And I'm ready for him to get a little bigger, so he could be playing. But I don't know if I can, but I want to teach him no kitchen. Mm-mm. Cause I know cats share. They share a lot of hair. You know, I heard so. Not my kitchen. You can't be in my kitchen not 1 minute. That the kitchen is off limits. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah. Whatever. Well, he's welcome. And he just so tiny, y'all. But he gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. Why? Because Lovely D is over him, and I will make sure. But trust and believe. If I don't know something that I think, I'm just gonna be like the lady said. Wait, how you doing? I have a question. She said, don't hesitate to call. You know, for what? Oh, don't hesitate to call. She said, I'd rather you to call instead of doing it on your own, and then you might get them sick. So she said, call me. I'll be here every day besides Saturday and Sunday. I'm like, okay. But if I need, questions, I can, still call and I'll speak with somebody else. So, yeah, yeah. I'm just so excited. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, excited, excited. Oh, y'all. Oh, Lord. I guess, yeah, I'm just looking back. Um, what is what did you need? What did you need? What I need? The fan? Yeah, I need the fan. Yeah, give me one of my drinks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Behind the fan, that. Look, no, no, hey, 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 behind the fan in the green box. Yeah, thank you. You know, I drank this for my stomach. Boy, it really helps. What? What? I know. It don't stand up. So yeah, y'all. See, Egg Dynasty and Fluffy sleeps. Stop that. Egg Dynasty is Fluffy sleeping. Yeah, y'all. Mm. So I am just so happy. He's still asleep. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, y'all. Y'all, I don't know. I'm just so tickled pink, my baby. You know, so I mean, hey, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. You know, it's gonna be fun because it's new to me. You know, it's no to me because when I tell you I don't know anything about a cat, I don't mess with cats. But we got Fluffy now. That's my little baby. Dynasty, Giselle. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave him alone. Cause she probably bring him in here and then he gonna be crying. So while he sleep, let him get his rest. Let him get his rest. Y'all don't hear him. He sleep. Yeah, he sleep. But I'm gonna tonight. But yeah, tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna be in my bed. You know, once I take my little shot, my bath. You know, and I get in the bed or whatever. I'm Google. You know, things I need to know. You know, things I need to know because I mean I want to know before something happens. You know, but yeah. So it's yeah, just like I got a little bitty baby again. You know, I got my little fluffy, and I might have my little new grandbaby in September. In September, yes, yes, yes. September. You know, I don't know if it's a boy or girl yet, you know, but she got to find out. I think it's a boy because she's sitting low. Mhm. I think it's a boy because you know she's sitting low. Um, but it was a girl. That's cool too, cause you know she already got a girl. That's my little tutu. Um, yeah, that's my little tutu. You know, if she still would have been staying with me, tutu would have been sprout, whopping. Oh, she would have been sprout rotten. So I want y'all to see the ones are dining. Are dining? Come here for a minute, please. Okay, the ones just tuning in. I'm gonna let y'all say. Tell Donnie and say, let me see unfluffy. Tell him keep him in the bed. Keep him in his bed, but bring him in so I can show everybody. I love baby. I love baby fluffy. I can't wait to like I said, he get he get a little older, and I say, come here, fluffy, and he come over there, but yeah, I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm sick of pain, you know, because actually, y'all, let me tell y'all. See, when Donaldson came home from school, and she was like, "Mama, come on, come on, come on." So as I was okay, thank you. And when I was actually like walking to the lady house, I ain't gonna tell y'all, my heart was like this. I'm like, I can't believe I'm gonna get a cat. And that just was just flying in my head. I can't believe I'm gonna get a cat. I'm like, a cat, what is I'm gonna do with a cat? How about if I don't like the cat? How about the cat get big and scratch me? Uh, how about we overfeed them? I don't know about a cat. So what to do? What to do? Y'all, when I went to the lady house, yeah, it's unbelievable. She loved cats. She really do. She loved cats because when we walked up, you know, the lady had five cats, you know, sitting in front of the door. And, you know, my daughter say, come on, ma. I said, girl, no, I didn't. I'm a big cat. I said, Mama, so so the lady cat, but she, oh, it's okay, you know. And when she opened the door, she had two. I'm like, I didn't know, just you can come outside and let me see the cat. I wasn't going in now. No, no, I wasn't. But that lady, when she opened, some people um have a lot of cats, and then they have this smell. She opened the door. It smelled this fresh. She was a nice lady, and she asked me, do you know about cats? I said, no. She was telling me, and I'm listening. I'm like, okay. I'm listening to her. I didn't want to be rude. I was like, oh, okay. And she told me, she said, well, you going to give him the powder, not the liquid. Give him the powder. And she said, the scoop, shake it, and put in a little bottle, so it could be, already made. Um, so yeah, I got the little bottle. But when it's time, for him to eat, you know, um, I have like a little container, put hot water and, just sit the bottle in, and be checking it, like a baby, blah, 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 you know. So, let it sit. When it's almost time for him to eat, mm-hmm, like you would do a baby. You will fix that baby bottle before that baby start getting up crying. You know what I'm saying? So, hmm I got five kids, so I already know. Excuse me, but me, my daughter actually, she was trying, but my nerves, that kept going all like this in the milk. I said, give them to me. Let me feed him. He's just a little kitten, because I told her, I said, no, do not feed him. Okay, do not feed him. I'm gonna feed him, you know. And then, she was like, I'm like, no. So, and he was like a little, and I'm like, cause he'll suck it, cause like the lady told me, and that's it, the little, he like it, just take something and just, make a little hole, you know, like a, squirt out, cause like the vet say, um, you wanted to squirt out, cause when a kitten, a puppy, whatever, from a mama breast, the little nipple. And then when they suck, the milk goes skeets out. So that's what we got to do. So, I was feeding him, and he kept putting it, and he would cry. I'm putting in his mouth. He suck it, kick it out. I'm like, okay, so we got to learn this together. So hmm what I did, I held him. She told me not to lay him on his back. Sit him like straight, okay, like a baby. So that's what I did. And you know, I had the bottle, I had the bottle like this, freedom. And he was like, and see my little two hands, I was holding his legs, you know. One no, his little hand. Put it down. Child, that little cat it was fun. My first time, it was really fun. I really, really enjoyed it. But in due time, I'm gonna get better. Then I'm gonna know exactly what to do. Because you know, I got to learn. I got to learn. I got to learn, and I am gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, hey, we got the cat now. I mean, hey, I bought all the stuff. All what Fluffy need. And y'all, I like his little toys. You know, little bell. And she said, see how small it is, and it's soft. Now this one, you know, she told me with the feathers. Now the ball, she said, he gonna be going like this. She she said he may play with it or he may not. Because if I do this, and it's the first time, I might scam. So what she told me, put it down and put him back, and that's what he was doing. He was like this, and then when he moved, he back up. He back up, so I know he was scared. But I'm gonna enjoy this, y'all. All this time I could have had a cat, but I guess I just was into dogs. You know, I I just was into dogs. I ain't want to get my. Actually, it's my daughter. It's not like I stayed. Y'all, come on, let's go get a cat because I didn't. You know, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I'm loving it now. I'm learning. I'm loving it now. He sleeps so like a baby. Y'all stop. you know, because they make all that noise like a baby. A baby gonna get up and start crying. And what happened? He got up, meow, meow. I said, y'all just woke him up, so. Well, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna see if, Dynasty, y'all, she sent me yet. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Hold on. Giselle. Dynasty. Y'all think she sleep? Or she ignoring me? I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, let me show everybody. Hold on. I'm about to close my thing out. She like that. Okay, y'all. Where y'all at? I'm about to show y'all. You know, you know. Okay, this is Fluffy, y'all. You know, he about to go to sleep. Well, actually, he is sleeping. You know, he's so tiny. Look, see how he sleep? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's so, y'all, he looks so pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So bring him back. Bring him back by his mama. Yeah, so he's sleeping. You know. No. You know. You know. There you go. Right. You know. So he got, he be wanting to cuddle all in. But I got him like that. So, he can breathe. You know. So yeah. He can breathe. So this like. Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay, it's about to be 11, 12 o'clock. If he sleep, I'm gonna have to wake him up and feed him, the rest, his little bottle. I know I got the look, okay, there you see, look, he's sleeping. His name's Fluffy. It's a boy. His name's Fluffy. I can't wait till he get older. I can't wait, y'all. I'm just so excited. Yeah, I'm just so excited. Y'all, because when I hold him, he just crawled all, and I got my hair, and I'm just trying to get him because I don't want him, be biting on my hair. Okay, there y'all go. There y'all go. Look at my baby. Y'all see? Y'all look at him. Look at him, y'all. Uh-huh. He's 2.5 weeks. He about to be 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all. I know y'all saying, where's the mother? I don't know. I got him from a neighbor, and I don't know about cats. So I did, took him to the vet, and the vet told me to get, a bottle and cat powder milk, So that's what I did, and I know I got to put it warm. And when I'm feeding them, she said, put them in close. So yeah, y'all. Mhm. I'm ready. I can't wait to, he start, playing and want to run around, follow us or whatever. But yeah, he's gonna be our inside cat because I'm not gonna let him go outside, and get fleas. Cause, oh, y'all, when I be looking at these movies and they be having people with fleas. Oh my Jesus, they be y'all. I have carpet, and if the fleas get in the carpet, like what I be looking at, they be having to take the carpet up because it be that bad. I be like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but no, all my normally I had dogs. Um, but okay, he was a blue marl, and he was so stocky. He was so stocky, you know. Okay, we got another one. Y'all, I don't want to wake him up. There you go. You see, y'all, look at him. I can't believe I have a cat in my house. I can't believe. Y'all, I can't believe I actually have a cat in my house. But guess what? This is my baby, y'all. He just getting his little rest because the next hour, 12 o'clock, he gonna have to eat. So yeah, she say feed him every 2 hours, so that's what I'm gonna have to do. And she said just don't when he sleep, just don't pick him up, rather like waking him up. So I'm like, okay. So that's what I would have did. I would have just picked him up and she said, no, don't do that. So y'all, I'm just learning. I'm learning. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. This my little baby. This the little baby. I'm gonna leave it like this till I get out. Y'all, this my little baby. It's a boy. His name is Fluffy. You know, if you see y'all, he have a lot of hair. It's fluffy. I don't want to touch him because he might get up. Then he gonna be crying again. Meow, 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 meow. And I'll be like, I don't know what's the matter. Why are you crying? You know? hmm But I'm learning because I know if he cry a lot, I'll be like, you know what? He's sleepy. I'm learning. I'm learning. You know. But when he get a little bigger, he could get in. Well, actually, uh, this a small one, you know. But I got this size, because I don't know how fast cats grow, So it is what it is, y'all. That's my big. Well, uh, I'm gonna let you. He just moved his ear, so I'm gonna let y'all see because I'm gonna go. So this is Fluffy, y'all. This is Fluffy. Mm. Mm. This is Fluffy. He's 2.5 weeks. He's he's very new. Yeah, he is really new. So that's what she told me, you know, to have him a little cuddle up because normally if he was around his mama, the mama keep him. So I wish everybody liked my video. Okay, and I wish y'all did subscribe. Um and hit that bell. And I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye.